Hello friends, today in math we are going to start a brand new chapter. So if you haven't done so already, you're going to go in your new math book. You're going to find chapter 12 and you're going to cut out the words and pictures. Now, there's a lot of them. So we're going to do them sort of one group at a time. So if you have that job done, I'm going to show you what group we're going to do first. If not, press pause and go cut those cards out first, please. Okay, so we are going to do the pictures that have animals and people first. Animals and people first. So this new chapter of math is going to work on two things. It's going to work on new kind of shapes. We're going to talk about that next, but it's also going to work on positional words. Can you say positional words? These are words you probably already know. For example, can you find the picture where the bird is flying above the boy? So there's an arrow pointing to the bird that is above the boy. Yeah, the bird is above. Above is the same as over. It's not touching, that would be on, right? But my hand is over my head. This bird is flying above the boy's head. My hand is above my head. If it's touching, that's on, right? This isn't on, this is above. So one of our new words is above. Now, naturally, if the bird is above, the boy is below. So in this picture, the arrow is pointing to the boy because he is below the bird. Below means the same thing as under. Pretty much the same thing. So we have above and below. All right, now, if you were going to go somewhere with a group of friends, maybe you've been to a party at a place not in a long time where you have to get in a line. They have kids line up. Do you see my line? They're waiting for the two teachers to take them to the playground. Okay? The yellow bear is at the very front of the line. Yes, the line leader. So the yellow bear is in front of all the other bears. Can you find a picture that shows a line and the person who is in front of all the other people? Is this the one you found? Yes, in front of. She is in front of all the other people. She is first. Excellent. Okay, now, the blue doggy here, he is where? He is last. He is at the back. He is also behind all of the other people. Can you find a picture that shows the boy who is behind all of the other people? Yes. Okay, now, so that's in a line, but you can also have something in front of you and something behind you. You don't have to be in a line to have in front or behind, right? There could just be two bears, and one is in front and one is behind. Doesn't have to be a whole line. Okay, these last two mean almost the same thing. Okay, I have some Post-its. And I got that blue dog again. Where is the blue dog? On my desk. You're right. Here's some Post-its, and here's the blue doggy. Is he in front of the Post-its? Is he behind the Post-its? Is he above the Post-its? Is he under the Post-its? Well, now he is, huh? He is, there's two words for this. Next to the Post-its, is that what you said? I bet it is. He is next to the Post-its. He is also beside the Post-its. These last two are next to and beside. Next to and beside mean pretty much the same thing. They mean they're right next to each other or beside each other. Very close, not far away. All right, so those are our positional words: in front, behind, next to or beside, above, below. Good so far? All right, now we're going to move on to talk about some of our shapes. Now, we did shapes already, but the shapes that we did were flat, right? So we call those two-dimensional shapes. That means that they're flat. This time, we're going to be talking about three-dimensional shapes. That means that they are not flat. So this picture here shows some of the three-dimensional shapes, not flat. I have some too. Some of them you might already know. So you're going to take out these 4 pictures. These are just the shapes that we're going to be learning about. We're going to learn about a few more too, because I think you can do more than just this. One of these shapes is a cone. Especially if you turn it around, it looks just like an ice cream cone. Can you find the cone? Did you find the shape that looks like this? This one? This is a cone. And I have one here. It has a circle on the flat side and a vertice or a point on top, and it is round, a cone. That's one of our new shapes. Since I'm already holding one, I've given it away a little bit. The next one is hard to say. So the next shape we're going to talk about is a sphere. Okay, so when you say sphere, so you say fear, fear, and then you say sphere, sphere. You put them together a little bit faster. Sphere. Very hard to say. It might take a little practice. Sphere. You have to put s and f together, and they don't go together very often. Sphere. Very hard to say. Give it a try. Give it a practice. I can't hear you. Sphere. A sphere is what all of you used to call a circle. A sphere is round. It's a ball. But its real shape name is a sphere. So whenever we look at the shape, we're not going to say ball, right, Sammy? Yeah, you tell us. We're not going to say ball, right, May? Even though we know it looks just like a ball. A ball is a sphere, but this shape is called a sphere. This is a picture of a sphere. Now, sometimes certain shapes, like a sphere, are hard to tell in a picture because this picture is flat. But do you see this little light spot? That's to show you that it's not flat, that the light is reflecting off of it because it's three-dimensional. So if it's a circle, it won't have that light spot. That light spot is there on purpose to show you that it's three-dimensional. Very odd. But now you know the secret. All right, so we did sphere and we did cone. There are 2 left. One of them is a cube. Cube. Do you know which one? Yes. A cube, or it looks like a dice, right? A dice is a cube. Yeah. It has squares on all of its sides. It has 8 vertices or corners. We're going to talk more about those words, fancy words for the shape. But this green one here is a cube. Okay. And this last one is called a cylinder. Can you say cylinder? It looks like a can to me. Could be a can of green beans. Could be a can of anything. It's a can, right? But a cylinder. Cylinder has a circle on each end and is round. All right. Whew. All right, so we did our shapes. Now, we're going to look at the different features of our shapes. Features is things that help you to know about them, also called attributes. Okay. So you need all the rest of your pictures out. I have one you can't see, but I'll put it up when we get to it. One of the words I already used is vertice or vertex. Vertex means there is just one point. Vertices are the corners or points on a shape. So this picture is showing that cone, and the cone only has one point, so it has a vertex. That's what you call it when there's just one. But this cube, I told you had 8, because I sometimes give things away before it's time, sorry, has 8 corners or vertices. Vertices is a fancy word for points or corners. Okie dokies. Vertices, vertex. Now, we're meeting these words. Do you think Mrs. Torres expects you to remember all of these words after today, forever and ever? No, we're going to practice them. Don't worry. But I just want you to meet them. Now, some of these are very easy. It seems very simple, right? Or it seems very complicated, but some shapes can roll. They're using arrows to show you that these shapes can roll. Can you find a picture of shapes that can roll? I will give you a hint. There is more than one. Did you pick this one? These shapes can roll. Those are shapes that can roll. Okay. One of these pictures shows you a picture of a shape that can slide. Slide. Did you find this one? Yes. A cube can slide. Right? Some shapes can slide or roll. A cone can slide or it can roll. Okay. Sometimes shapes can stack. Can you find a picture of shapes that are stacked? Did you find this one? Yeah, that's a stack of shapes, which is like a pile, but a little neater than a pile, right? Because I could just throw them all into a pile, but a stack is like when you build, right? All right. 2 more. These are about the surfaces or the outside of the shapes. Some shapes have a curved surface. That's just fancy for round. Can you find a picture of a curved surface? Round. Did you find this one? Yeah, curved surface means it's round. That's how, if it has a curved surface, that's how you know it will roll. Because the curve is what makes it roll, right? Some of the 3-dimensional shapes have a flat surface. That's what this is. See how it made it orange? It's showing you the flat parts. A cone has a flat surface and a curved surface, right? So does a cylinder. Flat on top and bottom, curved on the side. So it can roll or it can slide. And it can stack. I guess I should turn it this way, huh? Sorry. We're going to use lots of these words. There's flat surface. We're going to use lots of these words over and over and over again. Whew, that was a lot of words to meet, wasn't it? Woo! You're going to know a lot of new fancy words when we finish this chapter. You did a lot of hard work in math. And by hard work, I mean paying attention and me doing a lot of talking. Today, for math, your math job, I would like you to take a stuffy from home or 2 stuffies. And I would like you to show me that stuffy above, below, beside, in front, and behind another stuffy. So you can take a video. My stuffy is above. My stuffy is below. Okay? I can't wait to see. You pick, or it doesn't have to be a stuffy. It could be something else. You pick 2 objects and show me all those words. Above, below, beside, in front, behind. Off you go.